Hi, I'm Rod King. I'm a consultant, trainer, and coach on using the Total Happiness Canvas. Today, I'm going to talk about using the Total Happiness Canvas. But you may ask, what is the Total Happiness Canvas? Well, more on that later. For now, let's briefly ask, why use the Total Happiness Canvas? Well, for over 30 years, I've been learning about tools for achieving goals, dreams, and visions. I've read hundreds of self-help books as well as project management books on how to achieve goals. And there is good news and there is bad news. The good news is that these self-help books make you feel good after reading them. They talk about using vision boards, the secret law of attraction, and such tools. But the bad news is that these tools hardly produce results. You feel good, but you don't get much results in the way of achieving your goals. So, in short, these tools are neither effective nor efficient. And these tools, especially in self-help books, are expensive and costly to learn. That's why I invented the Total Happiness Canvas. But what really is the Total Happiness Canvas? In this presentation, we shall explore what is the Total Happiness Canvas. We shall also talk about how to immediately use the Total Happiness Canvas. And finally, we shall talk about who uses the Total Happiness Canvas. So, what is the Total Happiness Canvas? The official definition is that it is a visual question and answer platform for rapidly solving pain while achieving goals and dreams, especially in a volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous environment. This may seem like a rather complex and long definition, but you have to focus on 3 points in this definition. The first point is that the Total Happiness Canvas is a visual question and answer platform. What that means is that it provides a place where you can write your question and then systematically answer it. So you just have to write one question and then systematically answer that question. And in answering that question, you will resolve your pain while achieving your goals and dreams. And another part of this definition is it focuses on the environment where you are achieving your goals and dreams. It assumes that it is a volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous environment. In short, it is an unpredictable environment, which is described by the acronym VUCA: volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. How do we immediately use the Total Happiness Canvas? This will be explored by focusing on 4 steps. The 4 steps for achieving every goal and dream using the Total Happiness Canvas are as follows. You sketch, you state, you answer, and then you review. We shall go through each of these questions or steps now. In the first step, you sketch. That means that you sketch or print a template of the 5 building blocks of the Total Happiness Canvas. The 5 building blocks consist of the central diamond, where you state your pain-solving question, and then the 4 blocks are the 4 edges of the diamond. So there is the pain block, there is the plan block, there is the do block, and there is the review block. And each block has the symbol of a card. So the pin block is represented by a heart, the plan block is represented by a spade, the do block is represented by a club, and the review block is represented by a diamond. These four symbols constitute the suit of playing cards. In step 2, you state the pain solving question in the central diamond. Although you can use any format to state your pain solving question, it is recommended that the following format be used. It's how might we eliminate pain of X, where X can be anything. For a business, X may be customers. For a non-profit organization, it may be lack of funds. But the important thing is that you begin with your pain solving question and write it in the center of the diamond. After that, you go around the diamond using what is known as the pain, plan, do, review cycle. So you start with the pain and proceed through plan and do to review. So at each station or playing card, a participant should provide relevant responses before moving on to the next station. And all edges, stations, or playing card are to be covered. So you should provide responses at each station and end up at the review station. So once you are at the review station, you should then determine whether a participant has eliminated the pain originally stated in the pain solving question, which should be in the center of the diamond. If the pain has not been eliminated, then you go to step 2 and go around the cycle again. So this is repeated until the pain is eliminated. So that's a summary of how you can immediately use the total happiness canvas. And finally, we come to the third question. And that is, who uses the total happiness canvas? If you can recall, it is assumed that the total happiness canvas is most suitable when you are trying to achieve your goal, dream, or vision in an unpredictable environment. And that unpredictable environment is technically described as being volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. So the people who find themselves in such an environment often are entrepreneurs, teams, startups, and established organizations that are undergoing intense competition. Such organizations want to rapidly and cost-effectively avoid failure while achieving their goals and dreams. At this stage, we have gone through the 3 questions. What is the total happiness canvas? How to immediately use the total happiness canvas, and who uses the total happiness canvas. So I would like to thank you for your attention. Last but not least, I would like to say that I do offer consulting, coaching, seminars, and workshop training on using the tool of the Total Happiness Canvas. You may have many questions, and you may want to contact me with the following details of my contact. I'm Dr. Rod King, and my email is rodkunhking@gmail.com. RODKUNHKING kuhnhking@gmail.com. And you can also find me on Twitter. Once again, thank you for your attention.